Well, good evening. An active shooter alert draws a massive law enforcement presence to the campus of the University of Arkansas today.
The notice from the university's alert system was sent to students' phones around 12:30 today, but after several hours of searching the campus, difficult day for students and their parents at home. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley joins us live from Fayetteville tonight with new details on what happened today. Andrew.
After hours of terror and panic on campus, it turns out that reports of a U of A active shooter may have been nothing more than a hoax. University police say that earlier this afternoon, reports came in from 7 campus buildings. A large amount of rumors about shooters' descriptions came in, and at one point police were actively searching for 2 supposed suspects. The entire school was put on lockdown, but before 4 p.m. that was lifted, and now campus appears to have returned to normal, nearly. Many are still on edge, and hoax or no hoax, it's left its mark on the new semester.
Before we were able to clear the scene, we received a total of 308 landline phone calls and 38 911 calls that covered 7 different buildings on campus, all reporting either a suspect or shots fired, an active shooter event. At this time, we have no record of shots fired, no injuries. It's looking as if this was another swatting or hoax call.
University and Fayetteville police plan to have an increased presence around campus in the coming days. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Andrew, thanks very much. We'll see you again at 6 o'clock. Classes were canceled at the U of A today following that scare. They will resume, though, as scheduled in the morning. Well, we are just a few weeks into this new school year, and there have already been at least 6 other reported threats to college campuses around the country, including 3 others today. All turned out to be hoaxes. They happened at the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, at Villanova University outside of Philadelphia, the University of South Carolina, Iowa State University, and the University of Tennessee's flagship campus in Knoxville.
Well, the emergency alert that flashed across smartphones at the U of A today serves as a reminder that any regular day could possibly turn into a life or death situation.
And a reminder of why it's so important to know exactly what to do in a situation like this. Channel 7's Tyree White spoke with an expert in active shooter training about how to be prepared and how the university responded today. He's live in our studio now. Tyree.
Yeah, Chris, the best outcome that could have happened today. There was no confirmed shooter on U of A Fayetteville's campus, but what if there was? What if there was an active threat? Well, Monty Mills tells me that the difference between life and death could be determined by 3 words: avoid, deny, defend.
Avoid it, right? We've got to get out of that situation. We have to get away. So if it's inside of a building, how do I get out? I need to find the quickest route out, and I don't stop until I'm in 4 counties away, and I'll catch up on the details later. The deny piece is if I can't get out, if I can't find an exit, I need to find a place to barricade, use anything in the room to barricade myself in.
Now, Mills says on the defend part of that, you should use any weapon you have to protect yourself if you can't get out of an active shooter situation. Mills also feels law enforcement responded exactly how they should have in taking the false report serious. On your side, I'm Tyree White.
Okay, Tyree, thanks so much. And we'll continue to follow this story closely tonight. We'll have all the latest updates on the air and online at KATV.com.